Welcome to Funny
Attractive.
People. So today's topic.
Yes, very important one.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
If
yes,
you
thank you,
have
thank you,
not
thank you.
joined us before, please like and subscribe. We love those. There's buttons. You can get
Both
notifications
phones?
for when we send out new videos. And today, our topic is bad kissing.
Ooh.
So no good.
You know what we're talking about, people. You've all, I
We've
mean,
been there.
I shouldn't say all of you have dated, but those of you who have dated more than one person.
Yes. Or one person that just kisses terribly.
Right. So I
You
can
can do better.
speak from experience also. I'm sure a lot of you can, that not everybody knows how to kiss in a way that is pleasing.
Well, yeah, and there's lots of things that are learned skills, and I feel like I mean, we learn everything, and so you got to learn how to do that, and there's probably there's some bumps along the way.
Yeah,
there's some,
I mean,
and then there's some tragedies, just some real why moments.
And we're basically just going to talk about the tragedies. We're not going to talk about the good kissers. Let's just be honest.
No, this was the topic's bad kissing.
Because I mean, hello. I mean, what's more interesting, right?
Well, I mean, depends on who you're kissing, I suppose.
However, there are, you know what? Let's just call it the kissing episode.
All right.
Because I'm going to talk about, I've had a couple kissers that were like, that was probably really high on my, probably shouldn't whistle into the microphone.
You probably should.
Probably a bad idea.
That's okay. I'm just sitting here with my space out face thinking of the last person I made out with. Like, that'd be great. Call me.
Somebody call me.
Please. You know who you are.
Please.
Just call me.
All right.
So I can take
Why are you looking at your page?
Because I was writing notes.
We're not in
By
school.
that, I mean,
we are now recording. Put your notepad down.
I was double outlining our very phenomenal name. Our fucking amazing pseudonym.
Oh my God, fucking amazing pseudonym. I love it. I think that should be the name of it. Pseudonym. Are you saying it right? Are we
pseudonym? I'm saying it right.
You, of course you are. She's the one that's smart. I'm pretty. She's pretty too, but whatever.
Yeah, we have our moment.
Yes. Pretty stupid sometimes.
You're so pretty.
So, kissing. So it's basically numero uno, first base. It's where it all starts.
Yeah, it's the whole,
It's the part where you go, wow, this person likes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your worst kiss?
So I would say that my worst kiss was the toilet bowl cleaner. So complete 360 with the tongue, never leaving my face.
Got it. No, that's a good description.
All up inside there. I think he checked all of the dental parts and everything else. It's tough because
tonsil wrestlers. Oh, the tonsil wrestlers are the word you're like, like I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't think it was a blowjob. Like
no darting.
No. The lizard kisses.
Rapid fire is scary too. That one.
Oh,
but let's talk about the basically the bowl cleaner. It for some reason in a lot of I don't know. Some of you people are not going to know about gay porn, but gay porn has a lot of straight men who do gay porn. You may not know that either.
I did not know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
I've learned something new today.
Gay for pay, as they say. But they do this type of kissing with their mouths open and their tongue just wagging at each other.
No, I've seen that in a few movies.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I think this person just didn't know that wasn't how you kissed or how most people enjoy kissing. I shouldn't say you can kiss that way.
Or maybe
you might find.
Do you think maybe he thought boys kissed different than girls?
I don't know. I can't speak for him.
That or maybe he just thinks everything's a vagina because that seems like very vagina.
Yeah, but he was not heterosexual.
I thought okay, all right.
Yeah, at any point in time.
Oh, I thought. Then why did you start with the whole gay for pay?
I'm
Angle.
letting you know that's gay porn.
Oh, okay.
It's done by straight men who don't want to be intimate, so they literally hover their mouths over
And go
while they're
Okay.
having anal intercourse. So, you know, it is what it is. That is probably I would say, second worst kiss that I've had.
Okay. All right. Well, anything you compare to a toilet, really.
Right. The worst one was the sloppy open mouth. Well, but like mouth is like they're eating your face.
Oh, so okay, so
Face eater.
okay, so to that's a perfect segue. So I went to my friends and I asked them what some of their worst kisses were, and I got some epic tales. Okay, so one of my friends was telling me about this time that they were in high school. I mean, because like the worst kisses are in high school again. Nobody knows.
Everybody's learning. Everybody's learning.
Some people learn the hard way. And so this person, so I think they were working on theater. Honestly, I don't remember what they were working on, but I think it was a theater project. Big surprise in my friend group. And they, there was this guy that had this huge crush on his best friend. And, you know, like just, you know, all those teenage, like heart sob. Nope, that's not what I'm talking about.
Heart throb?
Heart throbs. There we go. Heart throbs. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Heart throbs. So like all those crazy, like mixed up teenage emotions, like my words, just a complete shit show, just a mess all around.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So
I just said pretty much. So, yeah. So we're doing just fine. I think we're gonna have a lot of editing in these shows.
I don't know.
Drunken fools. That's what this show is called. Drunken ass fools.
Maybe a little.
We'll call it gaff.
No, we're calling it fap.
Daff.
No, we're calling it fap.
Fap.
Oh, inebriated doesn't start with an A. That would have been perfect though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then we could have been friggin' inebriated people.
Hello.
Friggin' alcoholic. We got options, but
right.
but okay. So anyway,
we have options.
We have options.
I like to keep our options open.
Right, but I feel like you have the one, and then everyone can sort of play with it.
All right.
So okay. So
as we digress, as we will for the rest of this podcast,
whole time,
and all of the other ones to come,
and life.
Yes,
just always.
Pretty
day.
much, yeah.
Like,
you're welcome.
Yeah.
And those of us who are on this spectrum of ADHD understand
or just the spectrum
completely. Or the spectrum too. Yeah, that's true.
Gender spectrum, mental health spectrum.
We're just a fucking rainbow is what we are.
A rainbow of trauma.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. So okay. So his best friend is the subject of this crush of this boy. And finally it gets to the point where you know, he sees like where like it is very clear, right, that it's not going to go his way. And so bummer. So he's walking through the hallway with my friend, you know, sort of like unburdening, you know, like you do and you're venting, and you know, it's like it's very emotional, whatever. And they turn a corner and like go to say like go like, you know, hug it out goodbye. And he goes in for the kiss, and somehow like just out of nowhere, like, you were just telling me how you're in love with this bitch, and now whatever. And so he just, exactly. Like this whole, like he was in an emotional place and like, oh, you listened to me during my emotions. Sorry. And and he just like, it's all teeth, and he literally bites their lips, like on the outside. So like they had duck face, and he bit their duck face like into duckier face with his teeth.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable and weird.
And well, no, and in response, because this was very awkward and completely inappropriate and completely unexpected, so their response was to laugh out loud, like into his mouth. So like that's what broke up the kiss, was them going like into this poor tragic dude's mouth.
Oh,
And I think it's a great bad kiss
that is
right there.
horrible.
It's
horrible.
horrible. Teeth? How do you even
I have clicked
how do you
teeth
get
before.
clicking teeth is the thing. That's why you're into it. You're like, I'm gonna eat your face. Yeah, but like
face eating, it's so much fun.
So much extra with bath salts. But like what? I don't just like how do you bite?
Well, the way that you said it was like they bit both of their lips. That's impossible.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, they did this. Like you gotta pucker up your lips like this, and then he bit them.
Okay. But the way that you said it, he was biting his own lip and theirs.
Well, or he was biting.
Oh, okay.
Or he just went at it like an apple. Piranha mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Piranha. That's our next show. It's piranha.
Piranhas.
Are they a pet? Should they be a pet?
Could they be a pet?
Right, exactly.
And would they be great for taking off those extra pounds?
Literally. All right. So I would say the next thing that I'm going to talk about is actually probably one of the most amazing kisses I've ever had.
All right.
So met this guy at a club where dance break, and we, obviously we're into each other. Very attractive young man.
Funny and attractive.
Yes, funny and attractive.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how we mentioned that. Mm-hmm. All right, so we leave the club, and of course, we have come there separately, and I'm with friends, and he is leaving on his own.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh God, I would love to
chase hate to see you leave, love to see you walk away.
Bow. And so we're over by his car, and my friends are waiting patiently, not really, for us to get going, because we live about a half hour from this club.
Oh yeah, that's a schlep.
40 minutes, yeah, even more.
Yeah.
And so I am talking with him, and we start kissing, and we're kissing, and the intention and the excitement between the two of us was so heightened that our lips were tingling.
Oh,
so it wasn't just
the afterglow.
It was just he was a great kisser. Mm-hmm. I was intensely attracted to him. Attracted. He vice versa. And
that's a story for after the pod.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later.
I have a story for you.
We're going to have after pod.
Okay.
So we're kissing, and it's just probably the most amazing kiss I ever had. Literally, I left, and I'm sitting in the car with my friends, and they're driving, and I'm going like this. What are you doing? I'm like, my lips are still tingling from that kiss. And we were young, so there wasn't facial hair. It wasn't from scraping it.
It wasn't a mild burn.
The energy just generating off of both of them. Other thing, my husband is a very good kisser. Very good kisser.
That's why I assume that's part of why you married
Very
him.
nice lips. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a priority. I'm sorry, but
yeah, I love making out. Making out's like my favorite.
How about you personally? What you mentioned that you had one tinkler.
My least, I think I've had a couple. The worst, my least favorite kind of kissers are like the super soggy.
Oh my God.
Like those really just wet, sloppy,
sucking my face. And slobbering all over me.
I
didn't want to date a dog.
When you walk away, you have to like wipe it off your hand. It's like on the sidewalk. You're just that's
cartoon sound effects.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's just that horrible like face sucking. Oh. But yeah, those are my least favorite kind of kissers, like the super slobbery ones. Yeah, like I have a dog, and like my dog doesn't slobber kiss me. Like if my dog slobber kiss me, I'd get a new dog.
Your dog's this big, so
That's why he doesn't slobber kiss
Yeah.
me. And like he has a medium moist tongue.
okay, I'm uncomfortable now.
Because I
All right.
use the word moist.
I don't want to know how you know.
Because she kisses all the
Ah,
time.
whatever. You know why?
Oh, because
kissing
what?
you, right?
Because Athena doesn't do that
Oh, is it?
all the time.
Actually, she's not a. No,
She gives me
like
kisses
she
all the
won't
time.
kiss. She won't kiss Cyrus because she knows that he doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
But for me, I'll go kisses and I'll turn and she'll give me a very light,
Yeah.
nothing major.
Yeah.
She's very cautious about it. I think her previous home
People were not kissy people.
Yeah, they didn't enjoy that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
I make out awkwardly with my dog.
Yeah, okay. This is uncomfortable again. All right, bestiality. Here we go.
No.
All right. Okay, you make.
Why do you always jump to the? Why do you always jump to that?
Because
So that's a negative stereotype.
I mean, love who you love. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
I mean,
yeah,
I might be Mallory Archer with my dog, but that's fine.
Oh
no,
from
it's
Archer?
from Art. Yeah, it's
okay.
yeah.
I love that.
It's a topical reference.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
it's
not
only
that
like
topical.
it's only 7 or 8 years
I
old.
do use a topical on my skin when I get around.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Yeah.
So
on the plus side, like crabs apparently are almost like the STD crabs is like almost gone.
Really?
Yeah, because we all shave our bits now. Because grooming, because grooming.
Oh yeah,
shave your bits, people. You should shave that.
Speaking as a sexually active person in the 80s,
Ooh.
yeah, man, you spent a lot of time with Quell. Quell, yep.
Oh, is that
Quell? I think it is.
That's the solution to that.
Quell. Yeah. I'm not sure it is, but it's the product that kills the crabs. Really, the only thing that works is basically just shaving it.
Yeah,
getting rid of it.
Yeah.
My old roommate made fun of me because I had gotten a case from someone, and yes, we'll talk about STDs too.
Here we are.
Yes.
Funny, attractive people
get STDs too.
I mean, mostly because we're funny and attractive and people want to sleep with us.
Yeah. And we're dirty and whores.
A little bit of that also.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
And by probably like 80%.
I don't think we should put percentage ratings on it.
That's fair.
Okay. So I was had crabs and I could not get rid of them until I shaved. To the point where my roommate says, "It seems like they're building condos at your place." I was like, "Oh my God, that is funny and upsetting at the same time." Yeah. I hate you. And God, that was funny.
And I'm saving that for
later. I will be using this in a podcast, which, by the way, when this happened, there wasn't even computers. Okay. I'm that old.
No, but there was still radio shows.
That's right, Bob. And it was radio show. Sorry. So every once in a while, these voices are just going to happen. I'm sorry. How about another one? Do we have another friends?
Yes. Okay. So other tragedy stories. All right. So I have 2 more. And they're, I swear to God, out of like fiction. Like these are, this is like Something About Mary, like scary movie, like just everything. Okay. So the first is, I'm going to get out of the way because it's like literally been done in movies. So a friend of mine was
moving.
Okay.
Watch it. It's drooping. It's flaccid.
You need to keep it interested. Clearly.
I'm not doing my job correctly.
You're not interested enough. If it's not interested,
maybe I'll just turn it up like that. Is that better? Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, we'll just do it that way.
Talking about performance issues.
Ooh.
So she leans in.
My microphone has ED.
Oh no. I'm Bob Dole and I have ED.
I got ED.
Terrible. The 90s.
That's not the only thing.
The 90s.
Oh, it's still drooping.
Oh, it's going down. Like it is. It's like it's like losing altitude at an alarming rate.
I'm just gonna leave it at the lost altitude.
Yeah, this seems like the smart move.
Yeah.
Okay. Just work with what you got.
Yeah. I've been saying that for years. Good Lord, that's true. Work with what you got. Yeah. Work with what you got.
Work with what you got.
Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. And that was your musical interlude. You're welcome.
You're welcome. So intermission is over. So she leans in for this guy she's been dating. All right, now this guy is beautiful, right? With the hair, with the long, like soft, wavy, like, you know, sexy, like boy hair, and then like the blue eyes and like the, you know, the football, like the McDreamiest of like high school, like, oh my God, it's Heath Ledger and 10 Things I Hate About You, like like I'm dying for it, right? So she's leaning in for a kiss with this dude. And they're out on the bleachers, you know, like you do, playing sports, and she gets pegged in the back of the head with the ball.
What ball? Baseball?
I do, like, honestly, she told me the story yesterday and I don't remember because
So it's sports ball.
It was a sports ball,
Sports
yeah.
ball.
It was either a football or a soccer ball or a basketball.
It was some type of ball.
It was some type
well,
of
if you're
ball.
out in the field, it's not
So
a basketball.
she was making out with someone, got knocked in the head with the balls, and got a black eye. I guess
it could be.
So she got a black eye, and she like knocked one of his teeth out, and like bruised his chin. And he's like, "People are gonna think I beat you." I was like, "Oh my God, that is out of a movie." Award for the worst.
Thank you, whoever you
are,
for that. That was amazing.
Yeah,
that was
like just
great story.
Just leaning
great,
in for it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a similar story.
Oh,
but that is not about a kiss.
Oh,
and it involved 17 stitches.
It's the same thing, or it is a kiss?
It wasn't a kiss.
It was sex. Oral?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah. Luckily, my
Chopped
friend
off the penis.
No, 17 stitches. Luckily, he's got a real big. You know, he's swinging big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have just
thinking about it as a man. I'm going 17 stitches. I'm just counting.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much penis I have left over?
A lot of penis. A lot of penis. Yeah. I seen it. You want to show? You want to see the scar? Yeah, sure. But yeah, so same thing, but a dog jumped on his partner's back, and that was a bad day for everybody.
Oh,
very bad day.
Wow.
But anywho, yeah, no. Yeah. But so then the other one is like again, like sort of very basic, like rom-com-y, college amusing. So post breakup, going to a party, like I'm gonna hook up, like I'm here for it, like
got your game on.
Yeah, like slutty dress. I'm gonna find no, not me.
Oh.
No.
Too bad, because I really like you in your slutty dresses.
Oh no, my slutty dresses are great. Yeah, no, but that's just like a Tuesday for me. That's not necessarily like a special occasion. It's just, you know, when I have to go to the grocery
get
store.
laid. That's all it means. Yeah.
It's literally all the time.
Yeah.
Why can't I get laid? Anyway, so
Taste and selection.
I appreciate your optimism.
Taste and selection.
So much. I appreciate your optimism so much.
That's how I always put it when I wasn't getting any.
Okay.
I always said, well, my taste is too high and my selection is too low.
Yeah. No, I don't know. All right. Well, I like that. Yep. That's what we're going with. Not my terrible awkwardness.
No, can't do that.
So she, you know, ready, like out at the party, like I'm going to get it, and tells all of her, you know, sorority sisters, blah, whatever, you know, and then there's, so they go to this party. Mm-hmm. And she sees so-and-so over in the corner, knows that so-and-so has been like harboring a crush for her.
Oh, sweet.
Right. So she's like, easy target. Mama's here for it. Yes. And, you know, like starts to make out, like, you know, throughout the night, you know, they do their, you know, the bullshit around it. Like, oh my God, what kind of mood is you like, you know, like going through like, you know, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So then they start making out and she's like, oh no. Oh no. And because he's one of those, like, you know, like face suckers where they get sort of like over your, and they do the toilet bowl, but it's also like, it's also really, really wet. Like, you know, wop wet, and like get a mucket and a bucket and a mop.
A mucket.
A mucket.
I'm going to get a mucket and a mop.
Yeah, get a bucket and a mop for this motherfucker. Like, just grossness. And so she like tried to bail, right? And like she tried to have her friends bail, and like so she runs and she gets like she's, you know, she's pissed and upset, and she's like, I wanted to make out with somebody, and that was just so gross that I'm just like over it, and like I just want to go home. Like that was terrible. And so she hops on like the campus bus to go back to like, you know, her dorm, and he hops on, like he literally runs down the bus. He literally is like
I'm gonna get some.
I'm gonna get some.
I'm gonna get some. I'm
You know,
gonna get
yeah,
some. Hey,
exactly.
I'm gonna get some now.
Yeah, and like stops the bus, gets on the bus,
Right there.
proceeds to like make out with her like the entire way back to the doors, and it's so gross, and she's like so into it. Like the whole bus ride, I was like, "Why did you continue to make out with him?" She's like, "I didn't know what else to do."
Say, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
Know
It
when to
was
say,
just,
get the fuck out of my face.
go away, literally.
Yeah.
Out of it. You're gross.
Just
Just it's not good.
Just slide the hand in between those.
No.
Push it back. Let's enough.
No, thank you.
I think we're good here.
I think we're all right. Moving on.
Yes.
Like it's just bad kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
sometimes they can get too toothy. But I like a little nibble.
I don't mind. I mean, I don't want you chomping down on anything.
No.
But a little bit of nibbles.
Well, like the conversation we had before we came in here with there's no such thing as bad kissing. Yeah, I had this one girlfriend that used to bite my lips till they bled. That's bad kissing, my friend.
Yes, it's bad kissing.
That's bad kissing.
And anybody who's trying to ride that middle road there of being nice. Okay, we all understand what bad kissing is.
Yeah.
And don't lie to yourself.
And don't be nice.
Don't lie to yourself.
Don't
be nice.
Don't be
if
nice.
it sucks,
just be like, no,
step away. Or
hard pass.
It's an opportunity, if you really like the person, to instruct them on how you like to be kissed. So what I did as a kid, and come to find out was very helpful, was I heard of people practicing on their pillow.
Yeah.
And I think I saw it in a TV or a movie show. And so I used to practice on kissing on a pillow, and I would watch them in the movies and stuff. And
it was kind of important for me.
Have never had anybody go push me away. So I'm thinking, all right.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I have very thin lips. I wish I had a little bit more fuller, sexier lips, but yeah, I'm not getting collagen. So.
I do okay. When I was younger, I had some real DSLs. As I get older, they're thinning out a little bit, but I still think they're pretty good. And for me, like I was really obsessed with being a kisser, but I was like a popsicle lollipop aficionado. Okay. So
so
just
dick sucking lips.
The
okay,
general,
yeah.
So just, and if you're good at sucking dick, you're good at kissing.
Not always.
It really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Let's just stick.
All right.
Because sometimes
you've learned
the lips are designed for that.
Yes.
But eat your face.
Oh. Yeah. No, I can see that. I can see that. Just. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an attractive look. And I really like my face, and I don't like it eaten.
No.
What's your trigger? So for me, bad design is probably my biggest trigger.
Okay.
So I'm a handyman, general contractor, and so putting a screw hole where you can't get to a screw.
I'm in sales and politics, so it's all optics. Yeah. So, but yeah,
there's a hole.
Right.
Right.
That's where she's
on this little thing that I'm installing today,
mm-hmm.
but you can't get to it.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
What do you do with that? Is it from IKEA?
Most of them are, but no, actually IKEA, if you follow the directions, which you can understand, so you do have to have a little bit of background in how things go together.
Pictogram. It's a pictogram.
Which I'm very good. I'm visual.
Yeah.
That's part of the ADD part.
Yeah. Love me some
not
geometry.
good at the reading and putting it in here, but the pictures I'm really good with.
Yeah.
But putting a
visual medium,
a screw hole below the item where you can't get a screwdriver into it makes no sense. So stop doing that.
But didn't they make the little bendy? I've seen it as seen on TV, like the little bendy.
You can't have the
twirly screwdriver.
So the thing I'm talking about is the little shut off for the washer and dryer.
Okay.
Okay. It shuts off the water for the hot and the cold.
Okay? Yeah. Oh, I have one of those in my house.
Right. Most people do. So some genius engineer decided that the screw holes for this thing should be underneath the spigots.
Oh, that does seem. Oh, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, that's
So
super
why would you
annoying.
put it there? Because
Uh,
all you would have to do is
I would
bend it
imagine
out a little bit, come out at
efficiency.
an angle, and then you could use it.
Efficiency. It's some other.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I know you can take apart the whole thing,
Yeah,
but you shouldn't have to take apart the whole
whole
thing to
thing, like-
install it.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And
I know
that's
some
what
engineers. You can.
that's what
You might have your new $1 billion idea besides our ASMR channel.
yeah, and that's our show. You're welcome.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey.